What is up, guys? Michael Patrick Strouk here from the Wix Training Academy, and today we are starting episode 2 of our Fan Mail Fridays. Yes, that's correct. You are the fans, and you are asking the questions. I'm providing you more answers and providing you more insight about me. Today we have some awesome questions asked on our previous Fan Mail Friday video, which is where I pull all of the questions from. So if you do want a question answered in next week's, comment down below this video. First off, if you're just joining us, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss any content on this channel, and hit that like button if you're excited to see this. If you're joining us back, thank you so much. Make sure you're subscribed and head over to WixTrainingAcademy.com. So guys, let's jump into today's Fan Mail Friday. So we've got 3 Wix related questions and then kind of like a 3-part personal question. So let's dive right in. So the first Wix related question, as I tell you guys, I have the questions right here on my laptop, is what happens to SEO when website refreshes occur? So when you change pages, when you add dynamic pages, when you update your homepage, what happens to SEO? And this is a fantastic question. So you have to first analyze and break each of those into separate points, because these are the 3 points you mentioned on there, which was when you change pages or add pages, when you add dynamic pages, and when you update the home page. So when you change pages, it depends on what you're trying to change. So if you're changing just the design, but your domain is staying exactly the same, and you're not changing any of your SEO and social information on the page, then you're good to go. Just change the design on the page, change the copy, but as long as you don't change any of the domain or the SEO information, then you're set on the SEO portion of things. Now, if you do change the domain name, what you have to do is you're gonna have to create a 301 redirect, which you can do in the back end of Wix by going to settings and SEO settings, and then you can see the 301 redirects down below, and it walks you right through how to do that. Now, if you're adding a dynamic page, here's the fantastic news. All of Wix's dynamic pages are completely optimized for SEO, which means as soon as you design one and you add the SEO information on one, it will correlate across all of them. So you don't have to worry about that, and you're in good hands knowing that the SEO is there and ready to go for you. And lastly, updating your homepage. Same thing as a regular page. If you keep the SEO settings and social settings the same, and you just change the design, you're set, you're ready to go. It's when you change that page extension especially, is when you have to add a 301 redirect. So that's to answer number 1. Now the second question is actually another fantastic question asked by that same individual. Old blog versus new Wix blog. Well, if you didn't know this, there was an old Wix blog, but it's no longer active. Any new websites adding a blog to their website is all new Wix blog. So the old Wix blog did have some great functionality in there that a lot of people missed when the new Wix blog came into play. However, what I will tell you is the new Wix blog is seamless, and if you delete your old blog and add a new blog, the new Wix blog will automatically be added. So that's how you add the new one if you haven't already. But chances are, if your website is new or newer, you have the new Wix blog on there. So you have all the same great functions and capabilities that the old Wix blog offered, but now a way better design, intuitive layout to your blog that's much more inviting to users, rather than what the old Wix blog had to offer, which was clunky and chunky and wasn't all that user-friendly, to be honest. So the new Wix blog is where it's at. That's what you want to be on if you're not on it yet. Question 3. Can you create a website in which members privately talk to one another? Guys, this is a fantastic question. I've been asked this a lot lately. Yes, you can. It's called direct messaging or private messaging. You can make it happen now in Wix. However, there is a lot of time required, a lot of coding required, and a lot of back-end database and references that have to occur for you to do this. Now, if you want to get this done on your website and you'd like to integrate direct messaging or private messaging into your website, my team and I are available for hire, and we do offer this, and we can build this out. You can find out more about hiring us for that type of project down in the description below. Click that link and press services or contact, and you could get more information about that. But if you like to take this on yourself, I'm currently in the process of trying to build out a user-friendly tutorial for this, but it's not as user-friendly as it should be yet. My promise to you guys is to make things as straightforward and as clear as possible, and we're not quite at that point with direct messaging yet because of all the code and back-end referencing and database information that's required. So we're not quite there yet. So if you are urgent, you are in a rush, I would reach out to us. We can help you out. All right, guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and answer the personal question/questions. So it's kind of like a 3-part personal question. So the first is, when do you typically film/edit your videos? So I film my videos a variety of times. So I actually film my Fan Mail Fridays typically on Wednesday. So I'll film it Wednesday either morning or afternoon, assuming I've got a decent amount of questions in on the video. And then as far as editing goes, sometimes I'll do my basic editing, but I actually have an in-house editor on the team named Justin that does all the video editing on the back end. He does a fantastic job. This is brand new. Just brought him onto the team just recently towards the beginning of the year here. So he's helping me on that end of things, because I'll be straight honest with all of you. I'm not the greatest video editor in the world. I know how to make the content, I know how to make it user-friendly, and I know how to produce great content for you to digest. But video editing is not my strong suit. So I found someone that could help out with that and could quite honestly take the workload of video editing off my back, so that way I can focus on helping out my clients and also producing more and more content, so that way I can maximize the volume I produce for you guys. So that's how that goes. So as soon as I film it, I will then take the files, send them off to Justin, and he'll get the editing done. So that's that process. And the second part of that is, do you use Premiere Pro? And to answer your question, yes, Justin does use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit the videos. So now he'll use different, I have a graphics company that I use that provides graphics for me, and they also provide the graphics for the videos. So when you see that little name tag that flies in, graphics done by them. The outro of this video, graphics done by them. So they're all done by them, and Justin takes those graphics and takes some music, background music, does the editing properly needed, and then edits the video in Premiere Pro. And last but not least, the third part of that question was, what type of camera setup do you have? So I'm currently recording on a Canon PowerShot using a tripod, and then I have a box light behind me. Because if you didn't know, guys, I'm currently attending Lindenwood University out in St. Charles, Missouri, and I'm in a dorm room. So I need to maximize that, and dorm room lighting is not the greatest in the world. So I want to produce the best quality videos I can for you guys, which is why I invested in a box light. I actually have two, but right now the one box light's rolling the best for me because it sits perfectly. It's right there right now behind the camera. In fact, I may even do a quick little behind the scenes. So Justin, go ahead, you can add on this little behind the scenes clip that I will record. What's up, guys? As promised, I'm now behind the scenes, and I'm just gonna briefly show you the little tripod and box light setup that I promised I would show. So I'm now holding the camera on a handheld tripod that I have. Say hi to our little Wix icon guy down there. That's our little Wix award. So this is the handheld tripod that I have for this Canon PowerShot, and I'm gonna quickly turn it around and show you guys the setup. So we've got box light right there, and you can see that, and then down to the tripod right there. And that's exactly what the setup is. It's very simple, yet it does the trick, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. Back to the video. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you so much for watching this Fan Mail Fridays episode 2. Again, this is run completely by you, the fans, the audience, the community. You make this series happen. I hope you've been enjoying it. If you have, drop a thumbs up down below. Comment your questions for next week's video, as I'd love to hear them and love to hear what you have to ask, either personal related or Wix related. I'm here to answer. I'm an open book. Don't forget to subscribe right down below in the bottom right. And then also head to WixTrainingAcademy.com, where you can enroll in the free Wix Training Academy. Click yes, I want free Wix content at the top. Enroll in that puppy. And if you'd like to start a project and have our team help you build out your platform, hit the link down below and go to services or contact. Other than that, you guys are amazing. Stay awesome. Stay here at the Wix Training Academy, because I am so lucky to have you guys, such an amazing community. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you on our next video.